Look at all those colors. What makes this a very high energy salad is the fact that there's so many different sprouts and microgreens. And when something is sprouting, and also just before it starts dying when it's at its ripest, that's when these vegetables and fruits are at their highest energy, their highest medicinal purposes. And in this particular salad, it's the beginning of life, when it's sprouting and when it's all microgreened. Very, very high energy, very healing. So I'm going to read to you the ingredients and show you how, well, not show you because I already made it, but it's so simple. Here's what I did. Okay, so the ingredients. It's basically, I put about 7 or 8 cups of microgreens. I did 1 whole carrot shredded. I did about 3/4 of a medium cucumber, not peeled. I don't peel things because there's so many more nutrients in the skins. I did 1 whole bell pepper. I skipped the tomato, so I didn't put any tomatoes in here. You can put a 1/2 cup of chopped jicama if you like jicama. And I did probably about 6 or 7 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. And all the ingredients are completely organic. That's important. No poisons, no toxins. That stuff doesn't rinse out. They lied to you and they said, oh, just rinse it under water. It rinses off the chemicals and fertilizers. It doesn't. It's in the seeds. It's in the flesh of the fruits and the vegetables. So always get organic whenever possible. But don't stress about it. Just whenever possible. All right, back to this salad. So it's in a large mixing bowl. I'm basically going to stir it all up with 2 wooden spoons. And the dressing that I made, let me show you that. Let's see here. There it is. Right there. I put it all into this cup here, all the ingredients, which I'll show you in just a second, and I used my NutriBullet to mix it all up. Then I used this little funnel to go inside of this little salad dressing. When you're doing your own homemade salad dressings, this funnel and these little dressing containers makes life a lot easier, so I highly recommend that. And there's no oil in this. It's an oil-free dressing. I'm going to show you what I did. This one I made this salad dressing purely, I got to write down the recipe, I suppose, but I'll give it to you now. I just made it up as I went along. It's like, what do I feel like having? So I used 1 apple. I think I used a Gala, and I put it into my little cup over there that I showed you a second ago. I used a little bit of spike seasoning. I used the juice of 1 organic fresh squeezed lemon. What else did I use? A few mint leaves, probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and that, oh yeah, a little bit of monk fruit. Or if you don't have monk fruit, if you want to sweeten it up a little bit, you can use sweet leaf, which is 100% stevia. Be careful when you get stevia. Most stevias are anything but stevia. It's just dextrose and other chemicals that are really bad for you. So when you get stevia, make sure that you look at the ingredients, and the ingredients is 100% stevia. Inulin stevia, which is good. It can also have silica. If you see that, that's fine too. But if it has dextrose and other stuff, don't get it. It's stupid. It's dumb. But the cool thing about 100% stevia is that it's actually a supplement to the pancreas. It nourishes the pancreas and brings back the insulin receptors. So diabetics, hello, it's pretty good stuff. So you can add that to the ingredients I've already mentioned. And you can see things are settling, so all I have to do is shake it up before I use it, and there you go. So it's an apple minty flavored thing, salad dressing, no oil whatsoever. So on a salad like this, it has no oils and no poisons. You can eat you could eat 2 or 3 pounds of this at a time. I'm not kidding. And you will not gain weight. You'll lose weight. If you need to lose weight, this is a great way to go, is to eat something like this. Because when it's just vegetables and an oil-free dressing and things like that, then you're only eating about 100 calories per 1 pound. That's huge. Probably about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2, probably close to 2 pounds in here. So you could do this, like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 times a day, and you could lose a lot of weight as a side effect of actually getting healthy and building up your immune system. How cool is that? But if you're going to put oil in your dressing, and you're going to put eggs in here and a bunch of other things that a lot of other people do, then it's really difficult to lose any weight. But if you do it like this, oil-free, fat-free, oh my God, it's amazing. And speaking of fat, you have to have some fat in your diet. But what I do is I get my fat from whole food sources, so nuts and seeds, like whole nuts and whole seeds, whole olives. I don't use olive oil anymore because I've learned some things about it. Even the finest first pressed, cold pressed olive oil, I don't really use that anymore. I get my fats from natural whole food sources like nuts and seeds. Because when it's expressed like that, when it's just the oil of the olive or the nuts or whatever, it's too much of a concentration of it, and the body wasn't made for that, and you'll never fill up on that either, and you lose all the health benefits, and it's not healthy. Even extra virgin first cold pressed olive oil isn't healthy to consume. So that's why I do the oil-free dressings now, and I make my salads the way that I make them, and I get my healthy fats from nuts and seeds and things like that. Very important. So that's basically it. I got the recipe. It's from a program that I did a couple years ago called The Ultimate Reset. And to this day, I use, you can see it's very used. I mean, you can tell it's been used a lot, but to this day, it was about 3 years ago, I think I did it with my mom actually. Lots of healing took place. So I still use these recipes very regularly. This is a microgreen salad recipe. It's on page 89. And if you're interested in doing the Ultimate Reset, I highly recommend it. It's an awesome program. You can find it in the description area for this video. I've got the link referenced there. And I've also got many more recipes at my website, passionfitness.info, which is also referenced. You can find a link for it in the description of this video. What about organic coconut oil? That's a tough one. I've heard some very smart people with track records of healing people that even coconut oil is bad because it's just the oil. So if you were to eat a whole coconut and get your oil that way, and it makes sense, it's healthier. But then again, I also know some people that take away inflammation by rubbing coconut oil on their skin and maybe eating just a little bit of it. So I think, I don't know, listen to your body, see what it's telling you. If you're not losing weight, maybe back off the coconut oil and eat coconut flesh, right, so that it's whole. And if you are losing weight and you're feeling good and you got no inflammation, then maybe the coconut oil is helping you. So I'd say listen to your body on that one. All right, that's it. Please feel free to share this. This was a fun video for me to make. A lot of nuggets in here for you, and probably different things that you haven't heard before. So take care, everyone. Share this, and feel free to visit the websites that I referenced in the description area with everything that I just showed you.